It's the same exact thing for NQ. You're going to see a lot of redundancy between NQ and ES because, again, I like to keep things simple. I don't like to have a completely different plan for ES versus NQ and vice versa. I trade a multi-lot trade. I recommend that you do as well because that allows us to take risk out of the trade and leave some skin in the game. The difference between the NQ and the ES is this right here. Our auto break even is engaged when we go 2 handles above or in favor of the setup. So if we're long and it lifts 2 handles, the auto break even is engaged. Okay, what does that mean? The logic of that means that if we are in the right trade, it's not coming back. If it comes back, we don't want it. So we're going to get out of that trade. And again, just like the NQ, I use an offset. Once the auto break even is triggered, I use an offset of 2 ticks per contract. So here's a scenario. Let's say that the market has lifted up. It has engaged our even stop, but we haven't got the +3 yet. We are now in a very good risk reward setup because the trade is protected by this offset. We will have a stop loss 2 ticks below our entry. And on a 2-lot trade, that means we're risking 1 handle to make 3 to 10. That's big risk reward. We can be wrong several times and still come out on the right side of this thing. All right. But that is the most important part of this. And obviously, as we get into this, getting risk out of the trade or getting that first piece off a profit, it's also the most stressful part. Okay. So if you're just starting out with ES rather, or if you want to kind of get a feel for ES, you got to start with micros. You have to start with micros because especially coming from the NQ, you're going to be very impatient on getting this risk out. It's going to take time. Most of these trades take a lot longer to actually get risk out, and then a runner or anything of material kind of moves on the ES. But just understand that. Again, that's all part of knowing your product. I like a 10-handle target on the ES on a trend day.